What's up, Capstone family? This is Ed Drummond with Capstone Realty coming at you on this Friday, the 5th of February. Hey, I'm glad to be back in the office this week and just wanted to give you a quick message, letting you know some things that happened this week. We actually had a new start here in the office. We had a huge milestone that we have undertaken with the company as a whole, and of course, the market continues to jam, so I wanted to talk about those three things. First, I'd like to give a warm welcome to our new associate. Her name is Miss Alex Simon. She's amazing. She's going to be helping a lot with the transitions for properties that are selling. She will be behind the scenes coordinating, managing, handling all those transactions, ensuring that things get processed and pushed through as seamlessly as possible. So we are super glad to have her. She's got some tremendous experience, and she brings a nice flavor to the Capstone culture, which she brings and aligns with. She is just amazing. So super excited to have her. I'll probably have her on in the next couple of weeks on this video just to introduce her more in person, but just give her at least a couple weeks to ramp up so she doesn't feel like I'm just throwing her to the wolves with these videos, right? Hey, secondly, I've been alluding to in these videos for the last 7 months, 8 months. We took a position here in the office with evictions during COVID that some of my peers in the industry decided not to take. I think the one thing that as our clients as to where we're different, and I love to know where our differences are, but we have to take a stance, and we have to have a position and a voice in as we go through some of these things, and not to sound like the person who is not empathetic for those that were struggling through this transition. At the end of the day, I got to have your back, right? So as the owner of property, Capstone has to have your back and making sure that we're adhering to the laws, of course, that we're doing what we can to keep tenants in place by treating them with respect and as keeping them on in the loop and doing what we can. However, unfortunately, we did see a couple of situations through COVID that made it challenging. One of which did put us into a situation where we were dealing with the Attorney General again here in the office for something that another claim, and whether or not the claim was whether or not we thought it was accurate is pretty much irrelevant. Once the Attorney General gets something on their desk, they present it, and our position here in the office is to tackle them all head on. This is something that I've approached from the very beginning. We've been in these types of situations a couple of times. I mean, me being vulnerable with you, they're the toughest situations that we've been in while in property management. These are the things that, as owners, we don't like. At me as an owner myself of rental properties, you don't know that this stuff is even possible to owners until you get in it. And when we got into the crosshairs again of the AG, now it's up to us to provide evidence that shows that what was insinuated did not in fact happen. So congratulations to Krista on our team for an amazing job of keeping just ridiculously diligent notes in the files as we're going through these processes. I mean, here in the office, we've been focused on systems and processes for a while. Krista really came on board here in the last year with us from another company, and brought a wealth of experience and knowledge, and one of those things that she brought with her was her ability to take ridiculously good notes and keep our systems really tightened up on the management side. So congrats to her. Everything that she put in the system really helped make this a much easier situation for us in the end. And of course, the Attorney General found us not at fault, which is great. Another huge weight lifted off her shoulders, and something that has now forced us all to level up again, knowing that the possibility of that happening is out there. Yet, if we do things right, do right by people, we should come out victorious in the end. So nice job, Krista, there. Also, just wanted to connect. The market right now is one that's very, very, very challenging for buyers. For sellers, it's almost an imaginary market that you couldn't even make up. At every price point right now, from a few $100,000 up to multi-million-dollar homes, there's just not any inventory out there. So just about anything that hits the market is going to sell for more than you expect. However, the key is, before considering selling, is making sure that you really have your ducks in a row and figuring out where are you going to put that money. What are your potential gains? What are your tax? Where are you sitting from a tax perspective? And looking at those different options. So if that's something you want to chat about, whether it's something you're considering looking to sell in the foreseeable future, or if it's something where you're like, hey, I just want to build out a strategy for 5 to 20 years, let us know. We are going to be coming up with new ways of investing here in this next year. We've got some cool things coming. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know how that goes as we get closer, probably towards the end of the year, that we're able to start talking about that. But it will be something fun. And again, another way that we can diversify our funds, control the assets, and make sure that we're staying ahead of the curve. I think that's the game. For those of you that are kind of ask about what we do behind the scenes for helping build out Capstone as a whole, I am a part of an entrepreneurs organization, and they use what's called the Entrepreneurs Operating System, EOS platform, which was built out by one in particular, a book that we're reading right now, Evan and I, is called Traction. Gino Wickman put this thing together, and it literally, we're rereading this thing. The first time we read it a couple years ago, and now as we're going through and really just dissecting it and making sure that the pieces that fit in the business really do. You'll constantly see us growing with this business. We are going to continue to scale Capstone slowly but surely, and making sure that we can keep people employed, keep people happy, keep people healthy, keep our clients at top of mind, and bring a servant leadership attitude. And we hope that that's something that you guys appreciate and know that if you're a part of our Capstone family, is something that we're going to bring to you. Thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate it. This is a big week for us. Lots of great things that are happening here going into 2021, and really looking forward to seeing what the year has in store for us. Have a great weekend. If you haven't subscribed yet, would love it. And then, as we get more videos, you'll be first in line to check them out. Appreciate you. Bye.